After the summer of 2015, I refused to believe that joy has a price, or that it can be achieved by having extravagant things, or that it can only be found on vacations. I have found the most pure joy from interactions with community and with nature. Last summer, everything changed in my life. The YMCA of the Rockies camp staff had one of the most powerful impacts on my life, and I am forever grateful for each and every one of them. Growing up, I was very shy, and in college, I was forced to get out of my comfort zone, which I knew was good for me, but I never really felt like I fit in with everyone else. It wasn't until I began my summer job in Colorado that I stopped feeling like an outsider. I had been miraculously placed in the beautiful mountains with the most loving of friends. Within an hour of arriving on the first day of staff training, I had already found someone to go to dinner with. Within 3 hours, we were all playing games late into the night, and within one day, we were hiking up mountains. After a week, we were camping and roasting s'mores around a campfire. And after a month, we were going on spontaneous road trips. Lastly, after a whole summer, without question, we were adventure friends for life. Throughout the summer, I became very close to all the day camp staff, especially a select few. We spent almost every second together, whether it was co-counseling during the week, riding bikes, hiking, camping, reading, or having those late-night conversations around a campfire after everyone made their way to their tents. While working out there, I never met anyone who wasn't passionate. Everyone was unique in their own way, varying from the wilderness counselor, who cared so much for the environment and teaching kids about it, to the art counselor, who taught kids how to create, to the inclusion counselor, who had a passion and talent for caring for kids when it was most needed. I believe that sometimes you have to watch somebody love something before you can love it yourself. It is as if they are showing you the way. I fell in love with all my friends and each of their own stories and their passions. I fell in love with the community and with all the sweet children at camp. My heart fell for the mountains, stargazing with some of the coolest people, and discovering new places. The day camp staff taught me how to find value in people, to cherish every moment, whether good or bad, and to find your passion and go crazy after it. A couple of my close friends have taught me that it's okay not to do the ordinary life and to stray from the normal. I have learned to be content with little, and have learned to appreciate moments and not things. At the end of the summer, we all parted in different directions. Although it was sad, we all knew that one day another adventure would arise and that we would take on that adventure together. I think that we also knew that we would never forget this summer, and that the memories and goodness from the summer would be enough joy to last the rest of our lives. Throughout my days back home in Lawrence, Kansas, I recall many nights at camp, or days up in the mountains like a favorite film. I pull them out when I need to be reminded about the beauty of the world and the kindness of my friends. I left this summer not sad that it was over, but instead with a joyful and grateful heart that I got to experience a summer like this, and that I got to work with some of the most amazing staff ever.